right, so welcome back from that quick break. And yes, I do know that you did enjoy what we had for you with Lifestyle Daily. Very educative, is it? So get into that pretty shortly before you leave Earth. No, let me not scare you, but it's just reality. Anyways, so right now inside the studios, I've got Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yes.
Literally.
We've got Beyonce inside the studios, whether I like it or not. Yeah. Queen B. Ladies and gentlemen, Nadia Buari inside the studios of AM Club. Welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
It's really good to see you. I'm starstruck, so I'm trying to compose myself.
Okay.
Composure and steeze is
I'm gonna
necessary.
have to start fanning myself.
How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Awesome. It's good to see you. It's really good to see you. When last did you go for an interview, though? Because, I mean, Ghanaians are fighting you because you never go for interviews. You're never out here. What is it with you?
I was really like,
Is she gonna come?
Is she gonna come? Right? You get that quite a lot.
Yes.
But why?
Yes. Because I've always wanted to have something to promote before I go on a show, you know. So if there's really nothing to promote, then what is the essence? Yeah. I mean, we have to both gain from the interview.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay. So in recent times, we've seen you on social media doing very exciting things that people would say, like, I never knew Nadia was this funny. Where did you get that from? Where did that come from?
I think it stemmed from boredomness. Right after like COVID, you know, it was just we were cooped up, you know, at home, and there was really nothing else to do. So I think there was TikTok and all these crazy things, and then I thought I might as well just, you know, indulge.
Did you find it easy?
No.
Okay.
No, it wasn't at all, because I was trying to, like, in my mind, I'm thinking, how would people receive this, because this is a part of me that people are not really used to, you know. But easy emulating those characters, of course, easy peasy, but as to whether people would receive it, yeah, that was a challenge. But then I posted a couple and I saw the reception, and it was very warm, and I was like, okay, I think they really like this.
They do.
Yeah.
My first time seeing a video, what was it? I think you were I'll remember later. I'm not trying to waste anybody's time right now. Now, you've been in the system for over a decade. How long have you been here?
I think I started, it was 2006.
2006?
Yeah, I think 2006.
2006.
Wow.
Where was
I? Let's find where you were.
2006, I just completed GHS.
Okay. Oh, now you're, wait.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
But anyways, that's just by the way. That's just by the way.
I see. And tell me, since 2006, we're in 2024, would you say that if you came back into this life again, you would do movies again, you would be an actress again?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
What is it about acting that you love so much?
I've always wanted to be an actor. So growing up, I've always been an introvert. I still am.
Because we are struggling to find anything on you.
I'm very introverted. So growing up, you would find the other kids out there playing with their friends and all of that, and I'll just be home and watching TV. And every time I watched a movie, I imagine myself in the movie playing one of the characters, you know. So it has been an ardent passion. I've always grown up wanting to do movies. Yes, so I definitely would do it. I'm very passionate about it. I guess it's why I don't think I'd ever quit, you know, even if I'm toothless and gray. I definitely wouldn't. Like, I would still want to do it.
People have also asked, again today I'm talking for Ghanaians.
Are you sure?
Today
You're not talking for yourself.
I'm talking for Ghanaians. People have asked, you have done so well by concealing the identity of your family. You've done it so well, people want to learn from you. Like, my mom can use you as an example. Like, you see her, she has her public life, and she also has her private life. I'm like, okay, that's Nadia. Maybe we have to go to Nadia International School to learn that. But why was it so important for you to conceal the identity of your family?
So the thing is, I was introduced to the world as an actress, you know, and not as a reality star. So I definitely, there's a point where I have to create a boundary where there is Nadia, the Nadia, and then there's Nadia Buari, the actress. So it's been very imperative for me because I was introduced to the world as, you watched me as Beyonce, you watched me as another character. You didn't watch, I didn't come out to say I'm Nadia Buari and this is my life, you know. So that's been why basically I've been trying to do that.
Okay, let's get into the roles. I mean, what do you choose? How do you be like?
Oh, that's a beautiful picture.
It is. It's giving you the real Nadia Buari.
When it comes to roles, are you picky? What informs you saying that, hey, I want to act in this. I'll go for it.
So when I started, I was very hungry. I was hungry for the exposure. I was hungry for the experience. And so because of that, I was not so much choosy because I wanted to learn. So whatever came my way, I would just accept it and then just go on with it. But I feel like I've outgrown that phase. I've built, you know, a brand, you know, so now I'm very selective. So it has to be something that I can really align with, something that I feel it can be informative. And even if it's not informative, it's something that it will be a timeless piece. You know, people can watch and then in 10 years they would still watch it and still appreciate it. So yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Please go ahead.
You know,
we're hungry for you.
Yes.
We're also hungry this morning.
And to you, what has changed over time in the industry that you're happy about?
I think, so if you had asked me this question maybe before the influx of social media, I probably would have said maybe it's just the fact that people are gravitating towards our industry. A lot of people want to see and they patronize our works. But now social media is a new TV, so everyone have their phones and, you know, they're watching pictures, they're watching skits, they're watching. So the concentration towards our movies or the kind of things that we do, it's not so much there. So now it's more like we have to put in the work, we have to pressure, we have to go out and advocate and let people come back to understanding that we're doing this to entertain you, so please patronize. So I guess now I would say we're getting there, but if you had asked me this question like maybe years ago, I probably would have said we're
Almost there.
Yeah, we're almost there. So it's taking us, we were like maybe if we took like 100 steps, if we took like 2 steps forward, we've taken like 100 steps back, in my opinion.
Wow. Is that why for a very long time you never were in any movies that...
So that's the thing. I keep getting this, you know, I never stopped. Wow. I never, even when I was pregnant, even when I had my kids, I never, yes, of course, I would take that break to do what I have to do, but then I never stopped acting. I have a movie on Netflix now called Married Men. There was a movie before, even this one that I'm about to promote, that called The Girl with the Red Balloon. It was premiered a month ago, you know, and I have a couple of movies on YouTube. I have a couple of movies that are on other platforms. It's just, I just feel like you guys are not searching.
So I'm going to go in there. I'm going to go there now. Because before, once a Nadia movie is out, whether you're the main character, you're supporting character, we see it.
Yeah.
What is happening with
So that's
that
what
now?
I'm saying. It's the influx of social media. Like, I feel like everybody now is focused on influencers. I mean, you know, just whatever it is that you guys are focused on with Instagram or with TikTok or with X or with Facebook or with whatever it is. So I don't think, I feel like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like we have to work 10 times harder to let you know that I have a movie out.
Yeah, again, so that's what brings me to my next question, saying that, listen, our brothers, which, by the way, you have, you know, been in a couple of their movies in Nigeria, they've noticed the change in the ecosystem. And so, again, they are investing in the extra push. But it looks like over here, we'll do what we can do and leave it over there, leave it where it is. Is that what the case is?
I feel like it's also, it has to do with the numbers, because in Nigeria, of course, the population in Lagos alone is almost the population of the whole of Ghana. So, and then there are cinema halls in every state. so you can actually retrieve your capital if you were to invest in a movie. So people understand that, whereas over here we only have the Silverbirds, and I guess now it's the Snaps cinemas. So we're very limited. So a lot of investors are skeptical in,
pushing the money into the
Yeah.
promotions, because
Yeah.
we see what they're doing over there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, souvenirs and all.
All right, so
Yeah, people believe in
Yeah.
and
They buy into it.
Yeah, exactly. And people go and patronize, and Nigerians understand it, and they go and patronize. Yeah.
We have a long way to go. But I'm actually very sad that you have so much projects out there, and we haven't seen. You're going to see Merry Men today. And then the girl in the red balloon. You're going to watch and come and explain to me what you saw over there. Yeah. Let's
yes,
move
I
on.
am. Okay, so Nadia, we've got some games to play with you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very exciting
Yeah,
games
yeah.
before we get into the main deal. So we're going to literally just put out some movies right there, like scenes. All right. All you have to do is just guess the title of the movie for us.
Okay.
Ones that you have played roles. You play roles in them.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see if you
Yes.
I hope I
remember.
remember. Yeah. I was just gonna say.
Let's see. All right, so can we have the very first one?
I have noticed that you're always going out these days.
It's nothing to be nosy about, Wendy. I'm not a kid.
Susan! You're talking back at me. You dare talk back at me? What's the problem here? I have noticed that you're always
Sin of the soul.
Is that
it
correct?
Sin of the soul?
Is the correction of the soul? Guys. And that's it.
Got that.
Oh, good. Next one, please.
Next one.
didn't see the veiled insult Isabella threw our way.
But you asked for it.
What do you mean? But of course you asked for it, Yvonne.
I mean, I told you it was a bad idea when you came up with the gate crashing her engagement party, but you wouldn't listen. I mean, considering the rivalry between you two, I don't blame her for feeling threatened and striking as she did.
Well then, don't be too surprised if I decide to strike back again. Tell me that you didn't see the
remember
veiled
this?
insult.
So I know the movie. I just don't. I think it has Ramsey in it. No. Yeah, it's. I think Genevieve. It's got Genevieve in it.
Remember the title? No. What is the title again?
Too bad.
You missed this one.
I missed this one. Yeah.
You missed this one.
What is the title?
What is the title? Guys. Okay. So we're going to take the third one.
So you guys don't have the title.
They do.
We do.
They do.
Yeah, we absolutely do.
What the hell was that about?
What was what about?
You know damn well what I'm talking about.
I don't, and can you please keep your voice down? There are people out there.
I saw you, Rose. I saw you flirting with the king.
What?
You heard me.
Listen, Louisa, I don't know what you're talking about. You're really getting edgy here. Besides, you're not even married to him yet.
Oh, I see. So now you're getting very offensive.
Look, Louisa, you only smiled at me, and all I did was smile back.
Well, the next time he smiles at you, wear a frown.
So guys, she remembers the line.
Yes.
She actually said it. But what, before we were, so what's the title of this one?
The King is Mine.
The King is Mine, true. The King is Mine. Why were you always painted as the villain?
I don't know.
Why?
And I'm such a sweet soul.
I know.
I have no idea.
Because you were so, like, vindictive in movies, and it was very...
Yes. I don't know why. I don't
You
know
liked
why.
the roles. You played it so well.
Yes, and I like that. I like to be challenged. So if you gave me a good girl, like I probably would have rejected it. You know, yeah. I like to be challenged. I like to do something that is
your
just
character.
out of my character.
Have you
Yeah,
played the good girl before?
Yes.
a couple, yes, but I usually like the bad girl.
And it's usually a good girl in the village.
Yes,
in some corner
yes,
with
yes,
not very fitting clothes.
All right. On to the next
game.
game. This is more like would you rather?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So the first one is would you rather star in a blockbuster Hollywood film or produce and direct your own movie in Ghana?
So I produced and directed my own movie in Ghana. I've done that. So I definitely would star in a blockbuster because I've done
You
it.
haven't.
My area, so I'd rather star in a blockbuster movie in Hollywood.
Would you rather spend a day on set with Denzel Washington or with your favorite Ghanaian director?
Wait, how is that even a question?
Would you rather?
I definitely would spend a day with Denzel.
Okay. All right. That's fine. I like how honest you are.
Yeah.
Good. Would you rather only act in movies based on true stories or in purely fictional or fantasy worlds?
Oh, both. I'll do both. I can't rather any.
Any.
Yeah, I'll do both.
Why is that?
Yeah. Why is that?
Yeah.
Because it's movie making is storytelling. I'm a storyteller, so I don't want to be typecast. I don't want to do, the same thing. No.
Okay, so we're getting to a different phase of the game, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
So far, I'm doing good.
you're doing
so
well.
far, you're doing amazing. So, celebrate imitation.
Okay. Oh.
So we're going to find out from
so
you
bad at imitation.
if you can imitate any other famous Ghanaian celebrities as well as very known personalities, whether in their mannerisms, accent, style, or see if the audience can guess who you are actually imitating. So let's see. Majid Michelle.
Put you on the spot.
I wanted to imitate him, but it would be unfair considering he's kind of lost his voice now. So I don't want, but maybe like before.
Well, that looks hard.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
I don't think I can.
You can. Okay, let's move on. Maybe your initial sentiment is valid. Let's move on. Rosalind Ingisa.
Rosalind and Giza. I don't know if they have specific ways or
Character traits
I
that
don't-
you
Yeah.
know. Ajetianan. At least Ajetianan.
So I mean, he's known as Pusha.
Pusha, yeah.
So
Should we give you a bandana?
no, but unfortunately, I never watched Things We Do for Love.
No way.
So
There
I
is
don't know.
absolutely no way.
No, it's unfortunate. I never watched that. It was a series I never watched. I
You were
don't
in
know.
it.
No.
You were not. Okay,
No,
good. Makes sense.
not in
Makes sense.
it,
Okay.
yeah.
Kojo and Cancer and there.
Oh, that's Lowen.
Yeah, Lewin.
I think.
Nadia.
No, I don't.
You were doing so well.
I know.
You could not imitate one person.
One, no.
Oh my God.
I don't even know.
give
I
us
don't even
someone
know
you
if
can-
there's like a catchphrase they're known with
Known
or
with,
by, and I don't know. Like, I don't
But
know.
is there anyone that you can't actually imitate if on your own? Just give us a name and then do it. Ucha,
Anyone?
Ghana, Nigeria.
Anyone?
Because you've starred in a couple of Nigerian movies. I
Yeah.
think Married Men is a Nigerian movie.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
No, unfortunately.
Ah.
Well, then we'll just stick to
That's
Nadia.
1-0 for Nadia.
0 for Nadia.
1 for me.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
so now to the last one.
The very last one, yeah.
This one, we call it Memory Lane. So we're going to put up some old pictures of yours. All we need to get from you is to tell us what occasion it was.
Right.
Are we good?
Okay.
We're good? Okay, can we have the very first picture, please?
Oh, this was way back in the States. This is
Okay.
way back, yeah.
How old were
when I
you?
used to be in the States. I guess maybe 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is way back, yeah.
Okay.
Next
Second
one.
picture.
Oh, I was probably maybe 13. This was, my mom was maid of honor to my auntie. And this was us at her wedding, my auntie's
okay.
wedding, yeah.
Where did you guys pull those pictures from?
Exactly.
All right, the next one.
Oh, so this was, and this was my best friend in Infantsiman Girls. I mean, when I was in Infantsiman. This is a picture when I was in high school. She wasn't in Infantsiman, but she had been my best friend right from elementary, from junior high. So we were, I think we had gone somewhere, like, a photo store. We had gone to take a picture together, and I guess this was This,
still
I
in
think in this
connection with her?
picture, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think in this I was probably maybe
16?
16. Yeah.
It was high school, 15,
Yeah,
16.
yeah.
Okay, next one. Ew,
Oh.
your lover boy on set.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
This was on the set of Mommy's Daughter. Yeah. We took this picture, I think, in Akosombo. Yeah, when we're filming Mommy's Daughter.
Okay.
This was a picture for the movie. It wasn't a personal picture. Just want to put it out there.
All right, nice. As for this one, you did well.
Yes.
Yeah,
You did very well. I'm actually very disappointed that you were not able to imitate one person. For you, who does all the exciting content on social media.
Exactly. That's the
You
thing.
see, that's the
Like,
thing.
yeah.
I'm worried
But you
now.
see, doing those content, I would have to listen to emulate it.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't just do it from the top of my head. I have to listen to them and then emulate it.
My favorite is when she
Counselor.
no Kofi Dro.
Kofi Odu.
Because
What did I even say?
I'll show you the video. I'll show you the video.
Okay.
Right.
Now let's get into it proper. We have something very interesting
Yep,
for you to
yep.
see right now. Do enjoy. We'll talk about it.
And people, this almost got me emotional, but I'm a hard girl. Okay, hard girl I am. You're welcome back to the AM Club, and of course we're on the plug, and we've been having like great conversations with Nadia. But joining us here is David Mentor, another mentor on the show. Good morning.
Hello.
How you doing, sir?
Very well, thank you.
Awesome,
How are you?
awesome. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying.
Please change your name. Change your name.
That's my family member.
Change your name. She just wants to get to me, but that's fine.
But that's actually really beautiful. I wonder how it is playing a character that dies at some point in the movie. What is it like? Do you get emotional sometimes?
Yeah, especially with this movie. It was
Yeah?
really emotional because I could relate. I lost my best friend to cancer. Yeah, so it really hit hard. Yeah.
The script came to you, and what was it like when you saw the script?
So when I read the script, immediately I fell in love with it because, of course, as an actor, our jobs are not just to entertain. We use our platforms to also educate, enlighten, and inform. And it's a cancer awareness movie, so I was very happy to be a part of it, to be able to let the word out there through this movie about breast cancer. Cancer in general.
Oh, David,
Hi.
this is my first time meeting you, so it's good to have you on the show. When the script came to you, were you able to resonate with a conversation going on in the script, or you had to build the character to fit in?
Well, it was quite straightforward when the script came to me. I read it, but it was a story that appealed to me the most. As much as we are addressing cancer, it's a story that everyone has to hear. And regarding this particular story, there are so many instances where you see friendship, where you see faith, where you see resilience, and these are powerful messages that needs to get out there. People must know about it.
What role did you play?
I played Richard.
Richard, and who was Richard in the movie?
Richard is Ashley's ex, who only does one thing: to take and take and take from her. He's like a leech, you know. Yeah, that's also underscores the other side of our relationships with people.
Oh, don't tell me you didn't know she had cancer.
Well, I got to know eventually, but
And you were still
as typical Richard.
Yes, he was still taking.
He was still taking it when you had-
Very insensitive.
Yeah.
I see.
But in real life, I'm very sensitive.
You're very sensitive. Because I was going to say that, is there any part of you that is very insensitive? Because again, yesterday I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and they were like, oh, maybe you're too sensitive. I'm like, okay, but what is a human being living on this earth not being sensitive about their environment? Because I think it's a part of a human being that you should actually strive to build, like to make sure they're active all the time.
Right.
But for you, again, men will tell you that masculine energy, don't be too sensitive. This movie is coming out when?
So on the 18th of October, next week Saturday, and it's premiering at the Silverbird Cinemas. Yeah, I think 7 p.m. Are there 2 showings or just one?
Do we have 2 shows?
Okay, we're going to get in that. That will be the
Okay.
latter part of the conversation.
Okay.
Getting into the movie industry. You have been here for how long? How long have you been doing movie? And
For, let's say, close to a decade. I was here in 2015.
okay.
Yeah. I did Champagne with Shirley Frimpong on Spa
Okay.
Productions in 2015, and since then we've been going.
I know you've talked about the messages in this movie, it being resilience, friendship, and what have you. But what do you think this could potentially achieve when we actually put this movie out there? What could it potentially achieve?
You know, expectations, I don't do quite well expectations because, you know, they can go either way. But we have a message that we want to put out there. I think that's the most important thing. This story is seeking to educate and seeking to enlighten people on some important things because, you know, early detection, especially when it comes to breast cancer, early detection is everything. I was just reading the other time that in Ghana, I think the number of women who are diagnosed with breast cancer annually runs in the thousands, and almost half don't survive. So the only way around this is, you know, early detection, keep checking. So that's the message we want to put out there. I think that's the major highlight for me.
And we over here at MX24, we have a campaign, we call it Cross It Out. It's a breast cancer campaign. And we say early education does twice as much as early detection does.
Absolutely.
And so for us, we have been on the road with this the entire year with Cross It Out. So maybe we would have to jump on this. I'm not going to make promises here.
Well, it sinks
My
in.
voice gets
It definitely sinks
But
in.
yeah, the message is breast cancer.
Yes,
And
yes.
how challenging was this role for you? Because you said in real life you're a very sensitive person. So playing an insensitive person, what was it like?
Yeah, I mean, it was a matter of getting myself into it.
Yeah.
It was a matter of getting myself into it. And I need to tell you this. I actually didn't ask who was on the other side, who I was acting with. So on the day, I just saw Nadia coming, and I was like, is she the one? Yeah, okay, game on. So, you know, that alone was enough impetus for me to, you know, get into it and do it the way I had to do it.
So how much are we paying to, you know, tickets? How much?
100 cities. Just 100.
Just 100
yeah,
cities?
just 100 cities.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I know when it comes to stuff like this, probably is the money going to, you know, help maybe people who are being diagnosed with breast cancer? Is there something of that sort happening?
I think that would be up to the producer of the
Producers, yeah.
movie. However, bear in mind there was money that was pumped into making the movie. So
Right.
We needed to, you know.
Now for you, right? Because again, earlier we were talking to Nadia. We're talking about how promoting movies now has become like you have to put in 10 times as much as you used to put in promoting movies. You've been here since 2015. Well, how has the movie industry evolved for you?
Well, it has. I mean, I can see a lot of great changes, positive changes. For a long time, we were, you know, all discussing the lagging nature of the industry, what's going on, what's coming up, and all of that. But at least these days, we see a lot of energy and a lot of work coming out, and that's a positive for me. I think it's evolving well, and this is a great time for all of us to put in all the energy and all the work and get it to where it's supposed to be.
yeah.
I was here at the movie. We want to go and see Goddess back on stage again. And of course, you who's playing Mr. Insensitive, we want to see what you did over there. We really want to see what you did over there. So we're coming to the Silverbird Cinemas.
Yes,
Give
on the
us details,
18th,
please.
on the 18th of October. That's next week Saturday. Yes, and ticket is 100 Ghana, and I think showing is at 7 p.m. Yeah.
Any final messages?
It's Friday.
Oh, it's a Friday.
Friday. It's a
Okay, I'm
Friday.
sorry.
It's
Friday.
Friday.
Okay.
Friday.
I was
18th.
supporting her to be a Saturday, so you're not
Maybe we
alone.
could do, maybe producers.
So the thing is, I want to say something.
Yeah.
It's not while it's premiering on the 18th. The movie is going to be showing in the cinemas all
Okay,
through.
okay.
So I feel like people get lost with okay, if they're not there on the 18th, and then that's just
kinda
about
watch
it.
it,
No, if you're not there on the 18th, you can subsequently go to the movies to watch. You know, like the next day, the day after. You know, it's going to be running for as long as people are patronizing it. Yeah.
And that's why it's important that we keep pushing in the message
Yes,
that the
we keep
movies,
pushing.
because I think that's what
Exactly.
producers also do. Once they
Yes.
do the premiere, they leave it alone.
Yes,
For
and
people to
then
think
that's-
that when
yeah.
they, and so people don't also know
Yeah.
that the movies are in the cinema. So again, how do we get there? We're buying tickets for 100 Ghana cedis.
Yeah, so we're
Any
buying
messages
tickets.
for your
my
Your
fans.
For your fans.
For those who have missed me, who haven't really looked out for my movies, please make sure, I was going to say you better. Please make sure you come to the Silverbird Cinemas on the 18th of October to watch this movie. It's a beautiful movie. One which you would learn so much and take away so much from. So come and see it. Yeah.
David, you?
Yeah, I mean, Nadia said it all. I can't wait to see you guys. Just come in your numbers, come support this worthy cause. Yeah.
Thank you so much, lady
Thank
and
you all
gentlemen, for coming through. We will be there
Yeah.
to watch the movie, and so we have more conversations over
That's
there about the movie and how people showed up for it, and if the lesson sank in as much as we wanted to actually sink in. Thank you all so much for joining the show this morning. My name is Miriam Udwa-Kumensa. See you again tomorrow.
Don't forget, 18th of October it is. I was here, all right? So grab your tickets and let's all meet at the Silverbird Cinemas. My name is Kojo Dasabra. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Yes, have a wonderful day. God bless you. Bye-bye.